Delany. A little bit of movement as well, a bit of nibble to start with, Tino.
Chitaro always do that. In particular, bowling from the city end over the last year. Picked up. It'll be the first boundary of the innings. Fine leg, very fine. That goes square enough to get into the ropes.
Clean them up. Big swipe across the line. Boyd with confidence from that boundary. He's lost his off stump, but Adair's debut is going to be a short one batting.
He's got it quite early. Now Adair coming down the wicket. What he's done there is pulled the length back, and Adair's...
Chitara to continue. That is vintage Andy Balbirnie, just to skip down the track. It's pretty close to the pitch of the ball, and a flourish through the covers, a boundary for the Irish captain.
Cut away, in the end, gone. Ryan Burl is the fielder at backward point. Not sure if that delivery really deserves the wicket. It's short, it's wide, and that'll annoy the captain, Balbirnie.
He said short and wide. Balbirnie probably could have picked anywhere with this one, but he's hit it at the perfect catchable height. That's just what you want at backward point. Ryan Burl had to react quickly. Zimbabwean cricket. As this one's carved away, good use of the feet. Will be a boundary for Doheny, a badly needed one as well. It's really been a power play in name only so far, but
carved away. A couple of bounces to the boundary. A bit of rain, of course.
For you and who you guys will meet later on today.
Out. Brad Evans.
We see here just a little bit of swing for Brad Evans. That one's gone away quite a bit.
Sliced away. There's a chance for a boundary here. And Campher off the mark. Lots of quickly and got him out. Neck and crop beaten as Tector. Couldn't read that googly.
Slower flighted leg spinner, and that googly was short and a little bit quicker through the air. Got through the defences of Tector.
Order to salvage things. And the reverse sweep comes out. Good innovation from Curtis Campher. He's going to get good reward too. Picks up a boundary. Slip remains in place. As Dockrell shows the power he's added to his batting. That's a maximum down the ground, a good strike. It's the only place he will hit. Loves going straight and gets it all the way for the first.
It's been a good over so far. Bowled him. Bowled him. Can you believe it? That's not what Ireland needed right now. Dockrell just finding his feet. And Burl knocks over the castle.
To George Dockrell. And he's gone back. Hasn't picked it, I don't think, out of the hand.
Players to express themselves. But it can be cruel. It's nice and fine. Great effort, but...
Took a little while for the umpire to get his finger up. I think Campher knew. And that angle in from Masakadza has done the damage.
Side of the ball here, looking to play it on the offside, expecting some spin a little bit quicker. It's a great catch.
Slog sweep from Kane. There's a man out there, and he's hit it straight to him. Kane tried to continue the acceleration for Ireland despite the wicket stumbling.
Again, this discussion on shot selection from Ireland, still wanting to go
short. And they're going to be falling even shorter now. It's another cross-bat stroke. It's a top edge. It's a third wicket to Ryan Burl. You have to say he's deserved it. He's bowled beautifully.
Look at legal delivery. There's the cut. Not quite there. Hasn't come to him. And the captain, Craig Irvin.
It's in the books as a win for Ireland. Hand throws his hands at it immediately. And Ryan Burl felt like he could have had a fourth wicket. Instead, it'll be a boundary to start with for the Irish number 10. That'll close out over 15. It's 78 for
represented Zimbabwe. Licked away. They might get a very rare boundary here, Ireland, to close out the over.
What he is, he's also a very experienced cricketer, but that's a bad delivery from Sean Williams. Flighted outside off stump. 5.
Slipped away over extra cover. Delany finding runs towards the end of the innings here. Bowled him! Space given by Delany. You miss, I hit.
Just facing their full 20 overs.
Shot. And that will be a boundary. They can't, don't they, towards the end.
Gotta get early wickets, and that's gone over the top. And that's a fantastic catch by Craig Irvin. My first impression was that that had gone over his head. And what a ripper to finish off the Ireland innings.
This is spectacular. There's nothing wrong with the delivery. Let's just roll it and have a look again. Wow. His left hand out, picking up Abdul's here, taking a brilliant catch.
Irish batting, no one really got going. Top score, Delany 24 of 20, and then Campher with 20 of 20. And well put together bowling performance by the whole side. So tied up front, 17 runs for his 2 wickets. Pick of the bowling was Ryan Burl with 3 from...
And would you believe it? Dropped his very first delivery in T20 international cricket. Tector has been in inspired wicket-taking form, and Gareth Delany has put down a sitter. It's on him. And he's conceded a boundary, not due to his own fault. Mark Adair now with the misfield. Ireland very, very sloppy. A drop catch.
Driving it too. Haven't found the middle of the bat. And this one looks like it's gone straight up. It's going to take some catching, and it's been pouched. And Zimbabwe lose their first wicket as McCarthy gets himself in a very good position.
Go to that tournament. I don't think there's a chance he ever bowls here. He bowls the first over. Should have had a wicket from his very first ball in T20 international cricket. But instead, does he go without picking up a couple? And a slip in place is greeted by the perfect straight drive. This is why Tadawanash thuds into the pad. Massive appeal given. Oh, he has to make it pitch in line coming over the wicket. Ireland, they've somehow got 2 in just 8 deliveries. What are we witnessing here? What a start for the men in green.
What he's done here, yes, he looks like it's pitched in line, shape back, and probably going to hit the top of middle stump. And Tadiwa Nashe Marumani, after a really sumptuous drive down the ground, is out LBW to...
And Tector is clubbed through the offside by Wesley Matavere, who we barely welcomed to the crease. The diminutive wonder edge through the keeper. Nothing that he could have done about that, and the chase will be in vain. It's a boundary for Ballance, the first boundary back into international cricket.
A little flick. Don't worry about that. All the way for 6. And that will excite this crowd.
Long leg goes into position.
Gone! Perhaps one too many. Matavere dancing down, and Tector gets his second wicket. He's launching himself. Look where he is.
We spoke about needing something to happen, and there's a bit of insult to injury. An opportunity where we said Ireland take another wicket. They're back in this game. They half had the chance.
His right hand, and it's going to be a wicket. Adair back into the attack. He takes wickets every time he bowls for Ireland, and another cross-batted stroke brings about another dismissal, and the game, it turns again.
Nicking a short delivery, Ballance trying to give himself a little bit of room, falling away, and caught behind. Big wicket for Ireland. Oh, in the air, but he's absolutely smashed that, has Sean Williams. What a great shot. I don't think there was a hand on that. It had passed the cover fielder before I think it even moved.
Of course.
Correct.
Yo. Well, that is quite a stroke. A stroke of real quality, real class.
Combination. That's what he can do, Ryan Burl. He's smashed that over cover. It will run away for 4. So the bowling change has not worked for Ireland.
Maybe there's a door open for Ireland here. Disappointed Ryan Bull, who just played that one to mid-wicket.
Right in the slot. He's hit it straight to mid-wicket. Very simple catch.
He will go long. There's a huge shout of this crowd as they get the boundary. That's 100 up for Zimbabwe. Over that man at mid-off. No need to run. A couple of streets away now, Zimbabwe. It's a full toss. It's put away. Scores a level. 1 to go. Means the magnificent crowd and magnificent environment and the runs to get the series going. Matande over the line by 5 wickets, 2 overs to spare.
It's been a really, really wonderful display by the Zimbabweans today. Bowled well up front and some good contributions from debutant Garry Ballance.